So wonderful good morning. This is now day 2 at Metstrade and I'm here on the booth of the JEC Group. As you know, next year in March, JEC World 2026 will be rolling out and there will be also some content about, of course, the marine industry. And now I have with me Tahira Ahmed, and she was here just walking by and I recognized her because they have a machine building company, and I would like to talk with Tahira about what's going on here at Metstrade, why she's walking here around, and what she will be preparing for JEC World 2026. Thank you, Tahira, for being part of my show.
It's my pleasure. Yeah, thank you for stopping me.
Yes. So let's talk quickly about Metstrade. How important is the Metstrade in this industry?
It's so important. I mean, Metstrade is the trade show for relationships. So you're here, you meet everybody, you make sure that your relationships are strong. So it's very, very important to be here every year.
Okay, so for years you come here and
yes,
look after the latest innovations and technologies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are, of course, a composite expert.
I would like to think so. Yes.
Yes. For many years you are in this. How did you come into composites? What was the beginning?
Well, I started life as an aeronautic engineer.
Okay.
That was my studies, and I focused on composites at one point because I found the materials very interesting. Mm-hmm. And actually, that was about nearly 25 years ago. Shouldn't really explain my age too much, but and then basically never left the industry and went deeper and deeper, and it's seen me through thermosets, thermoplastics, automation, mm-hmm. Production with the hand. It's seen me through the various facets of composites.
So what fascinates you from composites so far that you said, okay, you want to specialize in that field?
Well, production is my main thing.
The production, that means the challenge, because it requires precise production.
Yes.
It requires a lot of calculation also.
Yeah. But also the where you have a crossroads of trying to get within a certain budget the product that the customer wants, but also with the new challenges of sustainability and trying to figure out how to get a product made in the least carbon footprint way, with the least amount of waste. That is the thing that really fascinates.
So the sustainability part of composites.
Yeah.
Composites, Tahira, is here always component parts, pressing, or even large parts. But I stopped you because I wanted to talk with you about off shapes, curved shapes.
Yes.
You call this morphing, I guess.
Yes, well, actually, it's quite nice that you bring this up. So we're launching a new company, and actually, why I walk past the JEC booth is because we're launching a company next year at the JEC. Mm-hmm. It's called Morphing Technologies. Okay. And we're going to be launching a product of these adaptive molds that are fully automated, that can change shape from a 3D CAD program. Mm-hmm. And we're very excited because these will be a new generation type of machines. Mm-hmm. So we hope that we can gain some interest and have some people checking out this new technology. Absolutely.
So last year I remember I was at the DLR booth. They showed some morphing wings, yes. But this has not to do with morphing in process or in the application. It's a morphing in the process, in the manufacturing process. Correct?
Yes. So the DLR, they've come up with a morphing wing, and in that sense, it's a wing that sort of changed shape locally, yes. And that's the product. And ours is a machine that changes shape. So while it doesn't use the same technology, the idea is the same. It morphs from one shape to another, and hence the name of the company.
I would love to see this then at JEC World in your operation. Do you have this machine with you?
We will have the machine with us. Yes.
Okay, so it's not that large. I guess it will be very large.
It will be about 1.2 by 1.2 meters.
Okay.
And we're going to be showing some extreme shapes that you can make with it. It really is a fantastic technology because with that one mold you can make an infinite number of shapes. Yeah. So no waste from tooling, really.
Yeah. Do you already know your booth number? Then we make some advertising for your booth.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, don't worry. But there's also a demo zone at JEC World. But you're not at the demo zone. You're on your booth.
Really on the booth.
Okay, yes. That's cool. Yeah. So let's talk about applications then. Now we know you can morph the production. So where is it inclined for a use? What typical use would you see for this kind of morphed parts? How do we connect you with stories within the composites and sustainable materials industry? We are on the ground to find the facts. We examine big, innovative ideas. We let diverse perspectives on technology and sustainability emerge and ignite conversations that matter most to bring you the composites and sustainable materials world. Stay informed, stay connected, stay inspired. From our online studios in Germany, covering events and corporates from France, Italy, UK, Central Europe, and many more European regions. Join us for creating sustainable value.
With Composites 360 on tour, Composites Lounge engineering talks, and Composites Lounge end user panels hosted by Ilkay Özpizoğlu. Weekly on LinkedIn, YouTube, and your preferred podcasts.
Oh, that's a good question. So I think the application would be quite broad, but what we're aiming for are a number of different markets. One of the most obvious ones are for architectural applications. So producers of facade panels that want to make organic shapes. It's perfectly usable for many different types of materials that are used in architecture. So not only fiber reinforced polymers, but also for GRC, the glass reinforced concrete, also just concrete, so it has a wide range of applications. Also glass has an application, so curved glass, and we also have other types of applications, companies that make a lot of different products, unique products, and this is a fantastic application rather than the alternative, which is a CNC machined mold every single time.
So this is construction.
Yes.
How about thermoset, thermoplast resins?
The mold can be used for both. It can't go to a very high temperature, so we can't do the very high performance thermoplastics, but certainly the lower end, the lower temperatures, and all thermoplastics, thermosets can be manufactured on the mold.
Oh, wonderful.
It's very flexible.
Okay. Now you mentioned sustainability before. This is my last question. Do you think also from the end in this process, do you have some design build processes that promote circularity, for example?
Well, I think, our aim is really focusing on the production technique itself. So really it's the mold, and the fact that you're saving space as well while you're using such a mold. You don't have to store the tooling that you're only using once or twice somewhere else. So our sustainability is really focused on technologies around using this very low waste mold.
Ah, that's good. So in the production.
In the production itself, yes.
Okay, wonderful. So what would be your final call to action?
Well, please visit us, check us out, Morphing Technologies. We'll be very happy to meet you there at the JEC next year.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tahira, for your interview.
Well, thank you.